Hello everybody, I got a little bored in game, so I thought it would be fun to try out a little challenge. I want to go from absolutely nothing to killing the Alchemical Hydra within an hour. I'm going to do it completely from scratch using nothing from my bank, only things that I can gather and create myself. I will allow myself the use of my player-owned house for teleports, and I'll also allow myself to use diary rewards because I could benefit from some diaries but not others, so I'm just going to allow them all. And we're going to see what we can do. So every piece of armor, weapon, ammo is going to be created entirely ourselves within the hour, hopefully a lot sooner. My goal is to do this faster than an hour, but we'll see. I am missing a few skills that might help me out. You know, I can't mine or smith rune ore, which might be nice for arrows or something, but I'm going to make do with my stats. I'm fairly high leveled, but it's going to be fun to take on the Hydra, you know, one of the highest level bosses in Oldschool Runescape, a 95 Slayer requirement and a task requirement. I was doing my task, and it's a really boring task when you have to do 200 of them in a row. So I thought I'd break it up a little with this. But anyway, let's get started. So for those of you guys that have ever watched a PvP challenge from scratch, you've probably seen them come here for some easy starter money. Also, I just felt like it would be super limiting to not be able to use my player-owned house because, you know, I built it myself with my own two hands, and I just thought it would make the video a lot smoother. So once I can go buy runes, then I will have some teleports to my house. But first, we're gonna get some money. I'm gonna go for between 15 and 20k, depending on how long it takes and how bored I get of clicking in this one spot. Okay, well this thieving content has been really fun, but it's kind of annoying without a rogue's outfit or a dodgy necklace or my HP cape. So I'm going to wrap it up there at around 15k, and then we're going to Yanil. Alright, so after using the Nightmare Zone teleport to Yanil, we're going to hop up into the Wizards Guild, and since we've completed Hand in the Sand, we've completed every quest, we will be able to purchase from this guy, and I think I'm just going to snag 10 teleports to house right now. Alright, first stop is Sears Village. I'm sure you can figure out what we're doing here. I don't know how bad it's going to be chopping. Oh my god, these are used. We're going to snag a magic. Hopefully it doesn't take way too long. What we're going to do is spin this in Lumby, make ourselves a bow, and then get some arrows. Then we'll work on our armor. 85 woodcutting at work. I've been here for a minute. Oh my god, we got it. Thank god. I'm not gonna leverage teleport because I don't know when I'm gonna go back to buy runes and I don't want to run out of air runes, so we're just gonna use this bad boy. Alright, so we now have what it takes to make a magic short bow. We also have the gold to purchase rune gloves. I figured that since I made the gold for them in this episode that I should be able to buy them. They are a little bit cheaper because of the diaries, but like I said, I will allow myself access to diaries. Oh boy, look out, we're coming. Our next step is to get ourselves some arrows. I've just hopped over by Port Sarim to snag a couple packs of feathers, and then I'm going to get some arrowheads from Steve. Then we will be close to ready to get our first piece of armor. Sure that it's pretty easy to guess what I'm gonna go for. Alright, so broad arrowhead pack is 5,500. Alright, this is where the big brain play would have been to grab the Kender and headgear. It gives you double logs when you chop a normal tree. Let's just grab 2 more, make ourselves some arrows, and then we're gonna head to the Myths Guild. To the Myths Guild! Alright, we have arrows, but I don't want to lose all of my arrows immediately, so we are going to head over to the Ranging Guild. Actually, to the Ranging Guild. How much are these? I need 75, right? Alright, we're good. How much does an accumulator? Oh no, my plan is falling apart real fast. Alright, so an accumulator costs 999 coins in addition to the steel arrows, so we are gonna go back to Artie real quick, get ourselves maybe 2k? This Artie Knight is trekking out here. He is truly doing his duties of patrolling the perimeter, but if you could just hold up for a second. You know, I have to say that going into this challenge, I thought that an hour would be way too much and that I would be heading in there like with 20 minutes to spare. Yeah, now I'm not so sure. As long as I have all of my gear, like as long as I don't change my gear at all, at the end of an hour, I will be happy. I think as long as I have all of my stuff by then and then go in with that gear, that'll count. All right, let's head over to the Myths Guild. Actually, to the Myths Guild this time. I didn't have a Mythscape in my house, so I had to take the Felled Up Hills Spirit Tree. But we're gonna get there, we're gonna get to those black dragons, and we're gonna hopefully kill 5 of them fast enough to get ourselves a little bit of gear. Oh my god, are Black D'hide fan braces better than rune gloves? Doing a little challenge like this gives you so much appreciation for like the YouTubers that do challenges like these all the time. I don't want my arrows to despawn. I can't really afford to lose them. Oh my god, we finally killed one. You know, my brain is thinking real hard. I'm wondering if maybe I should make a green dragonhide body because these guys are real rough and I'm not sure that I can kill 3 more of them and then also get everything else done that I need to. Okay, we have now killed 2 black dragons. It has taken a lot longer than I planned. It doesn't mean that we can't go with this plan at all. I might have a lot of extra time in the end. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to kill a green dragon first. And to literally nobody's surprise, this was way easier than killing the black dragons. So I'm gonna have to try to make do with the green dragonhide body, I think. I'll admit, I'm feeling a little flustered doing a challenge like this. Obviously, I'm not doing it against anyone. If I fail it, I don't ever have to upload it. But I'm having what I feel is like challenge brain, not challenged brain for legal reasons, but I think that same feeling that, you know, people like Rarg and Link feel when they're doing their challenges, where they have a little bit of a plan and then they go into it and it just all falls apart in front of them. Like maybe I should have just gone for a black dragonhide body and green chaps. I didn't like stop to do the math to see how big the difference would be if it was worth killing 1 black dragon instead of 1 green dragon. But you guys did most certainly see that it takes a long time for me to kill a black dragon. Okay, so we buy a needle and some thread. Let's make chaps and a body. How much do dragon bones sell for? Yikes. I will say that as an Iron Man, it does feel weird selling dragon bones, but gosh darn it, I want to complete this challenge. I don't know how bad it will be selling blood runes to this store. Every world is understocked, so I can't sell blood runes to it. I'm gonna hop to a PvP world. If I lose my inventory, then who cares? I know for sure I need a prayer pot or 2. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for next. Oh my god, I'm still in a PvP world. Just running through a PvP world in Edgeville. Good thing it's dead. Hey, alright, there's a Ranar weed. Oh my god, we could actually pretty easily make a ranging potion. Alright, dope. There's our second Ranar weed, some snape grass. Thank god for house portals to water birth. Yoink. I think that we're going to head over to Mostly Harmless and try and grab some snake skin. Now first I wanted to talk to Turael and get some more broad arrowheads, basically as many as I can. Alright, so these snakes are very easy to kill and have a 100% snake hide drop. Okay, we have our 11 snake hides. I'm going to try and hurry. I couldn't find any decent neckwear that we can claim, so I'm going to go for kind of the next best thing. At this point, just kind of a last resort on this. We are going to go back to Artie for a minute, buy an unstrung symbol, and get ourselves a ball of wool. And then before we get this bless, I want to go ahead and take care of everything else in my inventory, so we're going to go once again back to Alchemical. Okay, we got our snake hide tanned. We made a bandana and boots. I'm going to get an extra ring from Haitius. Now I'm going to teleport to Great Karen to get myself a Rada's Blessing. That's going to teleport me to the Hydra layer. I'm not actually going to wear it because obviously I have my arrows but I just want it in my inventory. No, I think it's actually faster here to take the ship to Port Piscarius. Wait, that might be a big lie. I don't know why I was thinking. Oh my god. Why didn't I go to Catherby? I have a Catherby portal in my stupid house. So we're going to go to Berthorpe. We're going to sell off our whole inventory to the shop to just grab as much final GP as we can. Let me sell off most of these bad boys. I will be honest, I have no idea how much the potatoes with cheese are. Probably more than free, which is going to be a problem for us. Okay. Oh, these are 9 each. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Well, walking was a nightmare. Just like in real life. Bless Star, please. Bless Star. And boom. This is it. This is what we're taking in. We had 4 minutes to spare. This is everything that I have gathered in under 1 hour from scratch. Absolutely nothing, except for diaries and a player-owned house, which admittedly did help a lot, but I feel like the episode just would have been a little bit too tedious without them. But in the future, if I feel like they give me too much of an advantage for doing a challenge like this, it'd be fun to try it without them. So let's go inside. I'm doing my best to count in my head, but it's not always great. Sometimes I count out loud. Blue phase is kind of spooky for me. I didn't remember to switch my prayers. I also am very used to dodging this lightning once, and it's very easy to dodge once. Dodging it twice in one phase is where I get tripped up a little bit. All right, we got kind of messed up this phase, partly because of my fault, partly just because of bad hits. We got a third lightning, but fortunately I didn't take any damage from it. Just a good old fire skip. You can't get me from there, can you, bud? We're gonna be fine. It's a little scuffed, but you know what? We're wearing some green dragon hide. And I saw a dude running in here with Arma earlier, so we'll take what we can get, you know? We're gonna kill it eventually. It's gonna happen one day. You guys might want to take a break, get a snack, get a little drink. We're gonna have an intermission here at the perfect point in the episode. Oh my god. I'm talking too much. I almost threw at the end. We got 94,000 gold and some Hydra bones. Using a godlike setup. Look at us. Absolute champs. Oh god. Oh no 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 no. Alright, so I just paid 100,000 Gielinor pieces to purchase 115,000 Gielinor pieces worth of loot from this guy here after my death. But it was worth it. We completed the challenge and I'm really happy with that, because if we didn't, then that would have felt like a huge waste of an hour. It was almost a 6-minute kill, which is a little bit longer than my PB with a blowpipe. But I still had fun. So if you guys had fun, please let me know something else that you'd like to see. If you'd like to see me do this kind of thing, PVM related again. I feel like it's kind of fun to test the lower limits of PVM, not necessarily Rendy, the lower the better style, but more with poverty gear, with things that as an Iron Man you might be able to, you know, cobble yourself together pretty quickly. But if you guys are intimidated about late game PVM, look, I just beat it in an hour.